Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of January 9th through the 15th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if you have strong Aries placements anywhere within your chart and any parts of this message resonates, then it's meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but also understand that energies can be switched, crisscross, flipped, and reversed. What else was I gonna say? Like I always say it regularly. Also understand that everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them, and so it's just a matter of balance, right? Okay, so this week we've got a bunch going on. We're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde. That is specifically in regards to communication and or miscommunication, transportation snafus, technology glitches, computers crashing and stuff like that. But more importantly, it's about stuff that you've put off, that you've ignored, that you've kind of just like pushed aside. It's going to come back, and it'll keep on coming back each retrograde stronger and stronger, with force until you finally deal with it, right? Good or bad. That said, this week we also have waning gibbous. It's a great time for creative work, gathering info, and study. On the 14th, we've got our last quarter moon, where it's a great time to finish projects, clean the house. I actually started today, big time. Use magic to clear and let go and release like things like negative energy, old items. Oops, hit the thing there. Sorry. Old items, even bad habits, right? And then also Mars retrograde is ending on the 12th, and hopefully people start to lighten up because, oh my God. So, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Aries, was My Head and My Heart by Ava Max. I went back to an old playlist. It's like the old music. So some of the lyrics are, my head and my heart are torturing me because my mind in your arms. My go-to extremes when angels tell me run and monsters call it love. My head and my heart are caught in between. So you logically are thinking, on one level, well, your heart is telling you another. And, even I sometimes I swear, like, your heart has a brain, like its own brain, and it remembers things that your actual head does not want you to remember, right? Because it remembers feelings. Feelings. I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, it's just that muscle memory. I mean, your heart is a muscle, right? So anyway, you're trying to use your logic and what makes you happy. And I feel like for some of you, it's like it's a constant fight between your head and your heart. You love a person, but you also know in order to love yourself and to be happy with yourself, that might take you in a different direction than what direction that person is in. So take it as it resonates. That doesn't have to be for all of you. But we are going to get into this reading. Okie dokie. What do we have for Aries, please, for the week of January 9th through the 15th? Aries angels, Aries spirit guides, calling you in for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity only. Anything negative can kiss our ass. What do we have? What do we need to know? Sometimes we have to know the dirty, the negative in order to get to the silver lining, right? My hair, sorry. All right. What do we have for Aries, please? January 9th through 15th. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell at the bottom while we're watching this. And also, if any parts of this resonates, drop a comment. Awesome. Drop a comment. I love to know when things resonate. Okay, we're starting out with the Lover's energy. Of course we are. And I said it first, so I'm just going to roll with it. Lover's energy, this is also Gemini. So you may have Gemini in your chart. You may be dealing with a Gemini, and or you may be in a lover situation. This is definitely lovers, not just like a business partnership or whatever. It's like a couple. I mean, I guess if you're single, maybe for those of you who are single, this could be like a partnership or something that you love. Take it as it resonates. But it also could be Gemini energy. Somewhere in your chart, something like that. Then we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is funny. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This is you guys. But it's also like fighting, bickering. So like maybe in a partnership, relationship, marriage, whatever, and there may be some arguing, fighting, bickering. And it's funny because that plays into the song, you know, My Head and My Heart. Like you're having this battle between your head and your heart because maybe this fighting going on. Or not even fighting, just bickering. Constant biting at each other's ankles and stuff like that. Sometimes I will say, like, if you don't fight at all, that's even worse. That's not natural. But I'm not saying that you should be fighting all the time either. It's not like that, right? Okay. I'm single, and I've been single for a reason for a really long time. So there's that as well. Okay. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? Thank you. The Knight of Swords. So this is a message like that's coming in. It could be email. It could be online. It could be a phone call. It could be face to face. And it also could be coming from an air sign, Gemini or Aquarius, or Libra. Doesn't have to be. They could have it somewhere in their chart. Or this could be you delivering this message, but you want to give a message, or somebody wants to give you a message. This also might be like making a decision. Usually that's the Two of Swords, like having to decide between one or two things, but potentially the decision has been made after this quarreling and bickering, and now action is ready to be made. Excuse me, somebody doesn't want me to talk. There's an action ready to be made now from all of this controversy. Underneath the deck, yep, we've got Justice, and that's more air energy, Libra. And it's balancing. It's making that decision. You know, weighing out the options. Now let's clarify this though, because you know, when we clarify it with our archangels, it can bring on completely new meaning. What do we have for... Oh, my goodness. What do we have for Aries, please? The Emperor energy. Oh, my gosh. As my cards fly. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's clarify the Lovers for Aries, please. Lovers for Aries. January... January 9th through 15th for Aries, please. Clarify the Lovers for Aries. Wow. Okay. So in clarifying the Lovers, we've got the Hermit, Archangel Daniel. So I feel like there's a lover situation. Either one or both of you went into hermit mode. I feel like it was probably you. And it was to look at this and really kind of decipher between your head and your heart, right? It's like going into a very introspective mode, kind of like the Hanged Man, but really more looking at your shadow side of things. The Hermit is usually depicted as someone that's holding up a lantern and being that light in the darkness, or seeking the light in the darkness. But it's the period of time. It's kind of like looking in a mirror and looking at yourself and figuring out, like, where do you go from there? What do you need to do? to get out of the dark. Follow your head or your heart. So let's clarifying the Five of Wands is goodness, Lucifer, the devil. So don't freak out. This is also the sign of Capricorn. Could be dealing with the Capricorn, or they could have Capricorn in their chart. You could also. This card is about toxicity, right? Holding on to something when it's not good for you. Doing something in excess and it's not good for you, like overeating, drug use, drinking, things like that, right? And or just a toxic environment in which it, continually contributes to bickering, fighting, arguing. Could be 5 people, 5 different, if it's work related, 5 different departments. But that's toxicity, right? Aries. Alright, and then clarifying the Knight of Swords. What is this message about? Who's bringing it? Who's delivering it? What is it? For Aries, please. Knight of Swords. Okay, well, I got 2. We'll see what this is about. We have the Tower. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, shit. Okay, the Knight of Swords can also be like a messenger in regards to anything legal, law related, like a lawyer, paralegal, something like that. Somebody could be 39 years old. Something could have happened on the 8th. Is today the 8th? Oh, that was yesterday. Okay. Well, anyway. So the tower talks about, I don't mind towers. The tower talks about something crumbling, okay, in order to be rebuilt again. And what I love about it is if it's crumbling, it's because it's not on like solid foundation, right? Or sturdy foundation. So it has to crumble in order to be built the correct way. That's what I love about towers. Towers, the Tower card is Scorpio energy, like water sign energy. Doesn't have to be, right? But that's what it's about. Like, something crumbling in order to be rebuilt again a stronger way. But then we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is about stress, anxiety, fear. Fear of what could happen if something falls and crumbles. Sleepless nights, nightmares, worry. And it could be law or legal related. Take it as it resonates. Underneath the deck, clarifying justice. Yeah, definitely law or legal related. We've got, shit, guys. We've got the King of Swords. That's the judge. So, it doesn't have to be an actual judge. I mean, like, everybody's, I'm sitting here looking at a post-it that says justice. Everybody's storylines and stories are different, right? You guys are getting this from all different angles, and everybody has different birth charts. But the King of Swords doesn't have to be a judge. It can just be an authoritative figure who makes a judgment, like a boss, a CEO. Like, it could be you, and you're the one making the judgment and the call and whatever, right? Or it could be somebody making a judgment or call on you. But I definitely see that. I see a lawyer, I see legal, I see justice, I see a King of Swords. It's all there. The swords are air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That is the King of Swords uses logic. He uses intuition. He doesn't use any emotion at all. It's like fact-based, right? Like, you have to be able to present all the facts, therefore, in order for a decision to be made. So there could be a situation surrounding that in which, there's a toxic situation, toxicity involved. Could have been like, multiple people, multiple departments, because that's what wands are all about. It's either passion towards a person or passion towards, it's like work related or passion projects, right? Fire energy. So. All right, well, You guys have a really active week. This is interesting. I mean, I've seen nothing but like, I mean, I might be reading to like a completely new group of Aries people, because like the last several weeks has been completely different storylines. Listen, I'm just a Cannastrologer card reader on the internet. I like weed. I read cards. That's what I do. I should say cannabis. It's the correct terminology. Okay. Oh, I love that. Underneath the deck, we have number 22, Guest of Honor. And it's the cover of the Divine Circus. So I love that when we get that. So 22 is a divine number. Twin flame. It's like 11, but I also count 22. Like it's double. You should look it up. Just Google like angel number 22, right? It talks about being the guest of honor, being invited to somewhere exciting and not passing up the offer, right? Interesting. Okay, top of the deck though, this is the one we are paying attention to. Number 37, Silver Siren. Somebody could be 37 years old. I don't know. Could be a lucky number, but let's read more about it. I turned right to it. So, when is an enchantment not enchanting? When it is a spell that you allow to consume your free will, even as it promises so much and yet delivers so little. The silver siren sings her song, a pretty poison to the soul. Her false allure tempts the mind, even whilst the heart feels that something is not quite right. Your power will come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in your heart. The modern world, perhaps especially in the spiritual field, is laden with false light. That is the light that blinds and obscures rather than clarifies and reveals. False light is that which might seem dazzling on the surface, but underneath is nothing but hot air at best, and destructive energy that will rot your soul at worst. False light is the opportunity so intoxicating that even selling your soul to have it seems rational, or the person so alluring that you are willing to deny your basic needs for respect and acknowledgement in order to spend even just a moment by their side. The false light is a seduction, a siren song, a promise of whatever it is you feel you cannot have unless you compromise your integrity to get it. There is just one lesson to be learned through the siren song, the same lesson always, no matter what the circumstances may be. If you compromise your integrity, you will find that what you have obtained was not worth the price you paid for it, no matter how much you believed it would be otherwise. It will simply not be worthwhile. Oh, my nose. I'm so sorry. My nose has been itching for the last two readings. It's fire signs. I don't know why. That's weird. So, Siren Song comes to you when you are one of the souls with enough discernment, strength, and integrity to be able to say no to the enchantment that will not enhance your life, but slowly and surely destroy. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Pages are sticking. But will slowly and surely destroy it. The small compromise of your self-esteem would seem innocuous enough at first, but with cajoling and manipulation would continue and eventually erode at your soul until you no longer believed yourself capable of living your best life, of receiving genuine love and affection, of having anything of value to share with the world. To disempower the false light, you must stay true to what your heart says. No matter how much you may fear you'll regret it later on, simply say no to that which is unworthy, to that which does not hold the truth of love within. When the silver siren sings her song to you, know that you are being given an opportunity for empowerment. This is an opportunity to trust yourself and stand firm in your truths, and to experience the priceless sense of love, safety, security, peace, and self-possession that this brings. With this, your soul can sing its own song, a song that shares true light, the lightness of heart that lives in peaceful truth with the world. Okay, guys, this like really freaking resonates with the opening song, My Head and My Heart. You know, you're trying to it's saying that you are given the power of discernment to make a judgment between the two. What's going to make you happy? You know, what's more important, your happiness or somebody else's? So that's what this is talking about. And it, like, being true to yourself. And whatever the Silver Siren song is, it's, you know, ultimately spirits are telling you to be true to yourself. That's using discernment between your head and your heart. It's kind of a beautiful message in a very, like, eerie way. This definitely, this doesn't, like, legal, like, not, like, I was, like, even if it's, like, jail, it doesn't have to be, I don't want to scare anybody, like, spiritual jail, okay? Spiritual court. Justice, judgment, based on using discernment for your own happiness. Otherwise, you're just going to be a prisoner of your own... What's the word? I just heard, like, I heard a word, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Spirits, I don't want to offend them. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got Dowsing Rod's Seeker. I love that. I feel like you're seeking the truth, Aries. You're trying to seek the truth within yourself, too, using discernment, using your own judgment, your own intuition, following your own heart. Intuition and heart. Head and heart. Shut the front door. You guys saw me, like, completely... I was shuffling, cut the deck. Who else got this? Leo got this and Libra got this. And now you have it. It's Agam, nature. It's very masculine energy. It talks about having pagan, Celtic, and I forget the other one. We'll read it in just a second. But having those roots and seeking the magic within. And, you know, going out into nature, getting grounded and going out into nature and, you know, like getting rooted, communicating with trees, you know, like your ancient roots. Let's read about it. The mystery of the old ways beckons. Tap into the ancient wisdom of the ancestors and connect with the magic of nature. Embrace the delicious warmth of the sun. Breathe in the purity of the air. Feel the earth under your feet and cleanse yourself in streams and rivers. Remember, you are part of the natural world. Through your lifetimes, you have accumulated great knowledge. Now, seek the wise teachings of the trees. They are the wisdom keepers who have stood by silently, witnessing every detail of passing centuries. Spend time outside with these gentle giants. They hold the keys to your past. Allow them to unlock the remembrance you hold deep within. You are ready to be unleashed. Incantation, my hand doth run across the bark of tall trees standing tall and stark. Memories of old, now rebirthed, ancient signs, answers unearthed. Other divinatory meanings, you have druid, pagan, or Celtic connections through your bloodline and or past lives. Time to awaken your magical abilities. Your soul calls to spend more time outside in nature. Study the Agam. Become more environmentally aware. If you run a business, maybe that's also, you know, become more environmentally sustainable. I don't know where that came from. But that's what I have for you this week, Aries. It's different, that's for sure. But the resonating message is, you know, discerning your head, between your head and your heart, and doing what's, you know, right for you. Following your own passion and fire within as well. Justice will prevail for sure. That said, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can get notifications of upcoming content. You can check out the decks that we used in the description below. Also, make sure you check it out because I have a really cool giveaway this month of January. It's with Chill Still Pipes. You'll be getting, one lucky winner will be getting a copper Chill Still pipe. You have to be 21 and up in order to enter, but all of the information and official rules are down below. Also, I've opened up my readings for 2023, so all of the information there is down there, or just, you know, email me and we can go from there. But as you know, it's together we grow. So thank you so much for being here this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And if this is your first time, make sure you check back for more information. Let me know how your week went. I would love to get confirmations from you. Drop a comment below, and I will see you on the flip side, Aries. Take care. Peace.